Phonics with Miss Hilda.
Well, hello, first graders. Got Rashid here with me because today is our last day for phonics at Miss Kildall's house. I have had such a great time with you guys. I have been blown away by everybody's work and everybody's effort and how much you guys have done and how much you guys have grown, not just in phonics, but in everything. In a hard time that we've been in, to see all of you guys really working hard and coming together has been the best part of this whole experience of being at home. And I know Rashid is very, very proud of you as well. It's hard to see him with his hat on, but there he is. So we have a final project for you today. We're going to take all of the things that we learned, right, Rashid? And we are going to put all of that knowledge into making our own town, just like a construction worker would. So if you're ready, we're going to get started right away. Okay, so lesson 17 is building Vowel Town, and this is our celebration. A celebration obviously is something when you've done a lot of hard work, you get a moment where you get to be proud of what you have done. So I am going to go through and show you what I have done for my Vowel Team project, and I am going to ask you to do your own Vowel Team project, and I'm so excited to see what you come up with. So for today, Rashid wrote a note. He says, "Dear first grade word builders, you have certainly showed me that you have what it takes to build words. You are now ready for a very big job. I'm going to share some building plans I got in New York with you. Guess what? We're going to build, guess bigger, bigger and bigger. We're going to build a town, Vowel Town. You will not need to build this town with bricks and wood. You will build it with words. Good luck." Wow. So exciting. So word builders gather up all the tools and all of their parts to get their job done. You can look and listen for parts you know, like vowel teams, to solve enough words to fill a whole town. So you heard it right. You are going to make your own town. So I want you to think back when we in social studies, when we talked about maps. Remember, we talked about maps, and we talked about north, east, south, and west, and we talked about all the different things that we could find on maps. Well, today, you get to use that knowledge, and you get to use your knowledge of words and letters and vowel teams to make your own town. This is very exciting. We don't want to forget our amazing vowel team chart. This is going to help you because these are the kind of words that I want to be on your map. So EE words, EA, OA, AI, AY, OU, OW, OO, OI, OY, EW, UE, AW, AU, and IGH. So anything that you can think of that would have those vowel teams in them are things that we want in our vowel team town. All right, so this is Rashid's blueprint. So a blueprint is not really a map. Today we are going to make a map. But Rashid has given us some ideas. So, for example, we know that in OA walking together, the O says its name and the A is silent. So we know this is the word roads. This has an IGH in it and an AY, so we can break it apart and we can say this is highway. So it says, what else can we add? Train tracks. Train is a long A word. We could add stoplight. Light is a IGH word. So there's a ton of different things that we could add to our own vowel team map by using the blueprints that Rashid has given us. So today I want you to help me build a vowel team town. So this is my vowel town. Notice how it has my compass. It's got northeast, southwest, and then the rest of it I have used different words that I remember from my vowel team chart and different sounds and different vowel teams to create this town. And I have important things in it that have long sounds, like books. So I have a library, and then I put a book drop. I've got an ocean with a boat. Boat is an OA word. Since park didn't have a word in it that I needed, I used a UE word to call it blue park. I put a tree, which has a double E, a boy at the park, a cloud. I have a road with a stoplight. I have a restaurant called Eat Here. So I have my vowel team EA. And then houses has an OU, says houses. So I have a ton of different vowel teams all over. So anytime I have a vowel team, I wrote either a line and I did a label, or I wrote it right onto the buildings. You can do this however you want to. The only thing that I would love is if you had a compass on it, you titled it. You could say, mine says Miss Kilda's Vowel Town. You could name your town. Maybe I could have named mine since it's Blue Park. Maybe I could have named it Blue Town. Maybe that'd be a great way to use a vowel team in the title of your town. And then you're going to draw pictures. You're going to color it way better than I colored it. You're going to take your time and you're going to make this look so awesome. So all you really need is a blank piece of paper. You need some imagination. You might want that vowel team chart that we have before in a couple slides before. And then you are ready to get started constructing your own vowel town. Keep in mind that you want to use vowel teams that we have talked about. So let's go back to that paper. So you don't have to use exactly like the word tray. That might not work in it, but you could write highway. A highway would work in a town. So just because it has the word on here doesn't mean you can't think of something else. Like I didn't have to use the word boat. I could have used something else with a long O sound. For glue, I did blue instead. So you don't have to use the words that are on the vowel team chart, but just use the vowel teams themselves. Does that make sense? So you are going to take a picture of this and send it to your teacher in whatever way you do. They are going to be thrilled to see your work. This is a really fun project if we make it. So I am so excited. My vowel team, I worked so hard on my vowel team town and I'm so proud of it. And I'm so excited to see all of your work with all your different vowel teams. Be creative. Think of things that I didn't think of. Maybe you're in your vowel town, it's raining. Maybe in your vowel town, it's nighttime and there's a moon. You could do flowers, rainbows, all sorts of wonderful things I didn't even think about when I made mine. But don't forget to include buildings and places where people can go and roads that people can drive on, because all of those things are important in a town. All right, first graders, I am excited to see your work. I am excited to have your teachers share what you're doing. And I feel so lucky that I've been able to work with you this semester. It's been a little bit crazy, but I think it's really awesome that I got to work with all of the first graders and I got to kind of be all of your teacher this year. And the other teachers got to be kind of your teachers this year. So I think that that's something that's really special. I'm really, really excited to see what you do. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your summer and I get to see you in the fall and we can give each other at least an elbow high five. All right. Bye, kids. Have a great time. Good luck. Excited to see your projects.